CS executive results are out now, and I failed. It's not a shock to me. I already knew this was coming because deep down only I know that how I had written my exams, the feeling of regret, the what ifs, and the realization that I could have done better. It all hit me the moment I walked out of that exam hall. But failing these exams doesn't mean I have failed in my journey, and one result can't decide my future. For this reason, just 5 days after completion of my December 24 exams, I started preparing for my June attempt despite of wasting my time and waiting for results. Looking back, I know exactly where I went wrong, and if you are preparing for CS Executive June attempt, I request you to avoid these mistakes which I did before my exams. Mistake number 1. Lack of self-study. I thought watching classes was enough. I kept telling myself, I'll revise later, I'll practice later, but later never came. No matter how good the faculty is, if you don't sit with your books and study on your own, you won't truly understand. Mistake number 2. Last minute studying. CS Executive isn't a normal exam where you can memorize every single thing at the last minute because the syllabus is vast, and I underestimated it. I kept pushing things to the end thinking I would manage it, but when exams came closer, I was left with less time and more pressure. Mistake number 3. No revision. What's the point of studying if you can't remember? When my exams were approaching, I was struggling to complete the syllabus and had no time to revise. In the exam hall, I struggled to recall things I had studied because I never revised them properly. Please remember this important rule that revision is the key. Mistake number 4. Procrastination. I always thought I had time. I'll study tomorrow or I'll study for extra hours later. But procrastination is a slow poison. It eats away all your time and confidence. And when I finally realized it, it was too late. Mistake number 5. Full dependence on classes. I relied too much on classes, believing that just attending them meant I had learned everything. But classes are only a guide. You have to put in efforts. I learned this the hard way. But failure isn't the end. It's a lesson, and I'm using this failure as a fuel. I have changed the way I study. I'm fixing my mistakes, and this time I will pass. If you have failed or feel like you are struggling, remember you are not alone. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Keep going. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs this. Let's learn, grow, and pass together.